guys, it's King Venom in here, otherwise known as 808RC, with another update on Project Overload. And as you can tell, it looks very different because there's a big boxy thing on it. Well, I will explain what that is. It's a body. It's based off of Porsche 911, even though it doesn't look like one. But it's good enough for a first try at a body. The sole purpose of this is to protect the electronics when I do roll over, because I can't drive these things that well yet. I'm still learning. Body's plenty strong, you can take it. But if you look here, this vehicle is very different from a stock Traxxas 1/16 vehicle. So I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. So get ready to check this out. Alright guys, so as we can see here, the motor is laying over to the side, and there is a new box thingy that you guys don't know what it is, but I'll tell you. Basically, it's a LiPo alarm. When the LiPo gets to 3.3 volts, it's gonna make a giant loud noise that's gonna annoy everybody and force me to take the battery out. And I made these for battery straps since I burned the original one I was gonna use. So yeah, I'm still gonna run this on 3S, but the body is not only so let me explain what all I did to lower the center of gravity. Not only did I slam the suspension all the way down to the ground where it's borderline touching the floor, I laid the motor down, as you can see. So I'm turning the vehicle around here. And as you can see, the motor is significantly lower than the original position you would see on a 1/16 scale vehicle. If you look right there, you can see I've cut out some of the plastic so I could lay it over to the side. And if we look on the bottom, I can also show you that the front drive shaft is not connected. And I will explain why very soon, and also explain this right here very soon. But with the center of gravity much lower, it's going to reduce my rollovers. And that's something that's very important because I don't want to break anything. I don't want the battery to fly out when I roll over. And I'm also turning this into a drifter, so that way I won't be able to hit those top speeds like I hit before. So there shouldn't be as much carnage if I do crash. Should slide around a little bit, hopefully. And I didn't take the long travel suspension rockers off just because I wanted a little bit more. I want it to be able to rally a little bit when I take the tape off. I put electrical tape on the wheel so I could get that slick feel. I also dialed in a bunch of camber in the rear and the front, but it added a little bit of toe out. Wheels is going like, see if the wheels, instead of leaning in, they're going outward. So back to what I mentioned before. You can see right in there, the drive shaft is not connected. Now I could and I wouldn't have any issues. The only reason why I haven't is because I decided to turn this into a two-wheel drive vehicle. Only reason why I did that because out of videos I've seen and a little bit of what some people have told me, two-wheel drive is best for drifting, having the best control drifts anyway. I don't know all the physics and motions and what's behind it. I just know that's something they told me. And I want to test that theory out. And I know for one thing, in order to be able to counter steer, you would need a counter steering chassis. This does not have any counter steer in the front, so the best way to get any sort of counter steer is just to take this off. I left it in just because that was easiest and I don't have to worry about anything happening to it. And the drive shafts are not connected in here. They are on the back. This is solely rear-wheel drive, and I can't wait to see what that turns into. So yeah, I think that's it with the update on Project Overload. Project Overload's gone through a lot. I mean, this is what, its third iteration. Well, you guys didn't see the very first, the stock. Then it went to the off-road beast. Then it's turning into a drift car for a little bit. It'll go back to off-road, but for now, it's a drift car. So, that looks like that's it and what all I have to tell you. So, wait. Almost forgot. Don't want to leave you guys hanging. This right here. This is because the original link that I had for the Traxxas 1/16 is way too short. I needed a longer one so I can get the full throw of the servo to the wheels, because it did not at all want to give me what I needed when I had it in this original position, because this was all the way up here. This was like facing like this when I had this straight. So that's not good at all. So yeah, that is officially the end of this video. So this is the King of Venom, otherwise known as 808RC, signing off.